welcome back to the Remote No Pressure Podcast, Bill.
Well, hello. It's good to be back. Wait, you didn't say, I don't know.
It's great to be back, Bill.
It is great to be back. It's always great to be back.
You know, it's kind of funny because, we've been doing this for 3 seasons together. The first season I did on my own. And I will tell you that it still feels funny whenever we start the music. I still want to just laugh every time. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Do you know what I mean? It's just still like, it still hasn't lost the luster. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Jeff Troutman here, home of the crooked nose and the chubby chin.
Oh.
I got to lose some LBs here, dude. I've been putting on the winter weight.
It's the COVID-19?
It's that COVID-19. I'm going to have to start losing some, but I'm going to lose some. But New
Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution in February.
That's right. Hey, never lose it.
Maybe Valentine's Day. I realized I should probably lose some weight.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. My wife doesn't listen to the show. So I can say whatever I want to say. But let's just say I need to get down some LBs. But how was your Valentine's Day, Bill?
It was good. It was very good, yeah. I had to work on Valentine's Day, so we celebrated a couple days earlier on Friday.
That's right, because that was on a Sunday, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
You guys do anything fun or special?
Yeah, we went to there's a hot tub place in town here where you can rent by the hour. Kind of sounds sleazy, but it's not.
I was wondering about that.
It's a classy place.
I was wondering about that because you told me where you were going for Valentine's Day, and I was like,
yeah, you pay by the hour. It's really romantic.
Come on in, kids. Why are there rubber sheets on the bed? No, but what is this place?
Bed.
So question about this place, because I've known about this place for a long time.
Uh-huh.
It's been here since I moved here.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Oasis?
I only heard about it last year. We got a gift certificate for Christmas.
Yeah.
And we went last Valentine's Day, and it was awesome. I mean,
really?
You get this cool outdoor hot tub, and in this weather, it was 20 degrees, and it was perfect.
Now you go outside. Is there any partitions between you and the other hot tubs? Is it your own private?
It's pretty private. Yeah.
No one can hear what's going on.
Nope. Well, nothing crazy is going on. They have speakers. You can have your radio on your phone playing.
Oh wow.
You can have beverages there if you so desire. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I've always thought about doing that, but to me, I don't like hot tubs in general.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a hot tub fan. I think it's the germs. It's like a giant cesspool.
This place is pretty clean though. The water's fresh water every 18 minutes. They said.
So
they say. I don't know.
But everyone that's been there has liked it, and everyone that I know that's been there has said the same thing you're saying. It's not disgusting.
Yeah.
But I don't know until I go, and I don't want to go because I don't know. You know what I mean? Though it's like okay, you're gonna have me with my bodily fluids and other bodily fluids. And other things that
What are you doing in this hot tub?
My wife doesn't listen to the show, so I can say whatever I want. No, really, honey, if you're listening, I didn't mean that. No, but I just can't get over that. Even if it's not my bodily fluids, are their bodily fluids seeping in this hot chlorine water?
I would really hope not, because you make it sound so gross. Now I'm questioning my life decisions there. I mean,
well, you should be questioning your life decisions, because I've been meaning to talk to you about a few things, Bill.
Geez, here we go.
A few things. I've got quite a few things here to talk to you about. But what kind of beverage did you guys bring? Beverages, or did you?
Yeah, we just
beverages?
brought a couple of sodas. We snuck them in, the movie theater kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because you have to buy them there.
Yeah,
the movie theater.
Yep.
What a rip, dude.
I know, right?
Do they have alcoholic beverages, or are they all the same?
I didn't even ask. I don't partake anymore, so it's I didn't really want to find out. They have a fake champagne you could buy too. But
oh, really?
Sparkling grape juice, but
for the evangelicals.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
You get sparkling grape juice, like Jesus drank. You brought the best grape juice out last. I digress. No, but that's cool, man. I shouldn't mock people like that. It's just, and I hope you don't take it in a mockery way, because I know, you don't drink. So So this is the final episode of the Remote No Pressure podcast.
We've had a fun ride. I guess this is over.
But speaking of drinks, beer lovers know the names, and I'm not talking about your local Spaceship Fruity IPA. I'm talking about the names in this competitive beer landscape. Two-Hearted Drunken Monks, Pliny Elders, and Grapefruit Space Time Machines agreed that there's a new name in town. It's the International Beer Challenger Award winner of 2020, Bend, Oregon's Craft Beer Award winner of 2020, one of the top-selling beers in Whole Foods. This unbelievable IPA, only 70 calories. And drum roll, please.
I don't have one.
It's non-alcoholic. I love craft beer, and it's hard not to in Michigan, but I've had to cut back. Mm-hmm. Nothing takes a harder toll on my body like local craft IPAs. Although some people claim that the dad bod is hot right now, well, I just don't believe them, Bill.
And why not?
Well, because I've got one, and let's just say I'm not turning any heads these days. Athletic Brewing's Run Wylde IPA is a non-alcoholic, fully brewed, non-diluted, non-alcoholic, low-calorie, award-winning IPA. Have this beer or any beer shipped directly to your doorstep. Save 20% with the discount code BEERMONEY20. BEERMONEY20.
And that's not beermoney20.com like last time. We've talked about that.
Yeah, or 20 Beer Money or Beer 20 Money. It's BEERMONEY20. And they ask you, how do we know if this campaign's been successful? And they say, well, it's the number of
people who click on that code.
Put in BEERMONEY20. And I say, well, you don't ship to Michigan. They don't ship to Michigan, but you got them in Whole Foods. Locally, you have them in the, what's the health food store here?
Harvest Health, yeah.
Yeah, if some of you guys don't notice, we are filming later in the afternoon.
A little slower.
A little bit slower. Yeah, but it's all good, though, Bill. It's all good. So check them out at athleticbrewing.com. Coupon code BEERMONEY20. BEERMONEY20 coupon code.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff, too.
It's funny because, we don't talk about pregnant women very often on this show.
And the thing is about pregnant women.
The thing is about pregnant women and booze. No, but accountant Phil's expecting a little bambino here next month.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations, Phil.
Yeah, congratulations, accountant Phil. But him and his wife came over for a nice dinner, and she's pregnant. I mean, he's obviously pregnant. She goes, you know what? I would love to try the IPA because I love the taste of beer, but I'm pregnant. You can't just sit there and get sloshed when you're pregnant.
Says who? Fauci?
My mama did it. As long as you do it through a mask, with 2 masks, you'll be okay, kiddo.
Filters out the bad stuff.
Make that 3 mask, and you're alcohol free. Don't try that. Seriously, don't do that. Did you hear about the Gorilla Glue girl?
Yeah.
So don't try any stupid stuff like that and blame me for it. If you drink your beer through your mask, you deserve...
send a video, though. I mean, we do want to see the video.
We need proof, but you deserve whatever you got. I think people are less emotionally stable these days.
I think so, too.
I think people are doing dumb things.
Well, people have been doing dumb things for years.
But you lock them down.
Yeah.
For a year, it gets what, the other day, I really had an issue with a guy at the Costco, and I almost lost my stuff. And I'm a pretty calm guy. I can hold it in behind my mask. But that's one of the beauties of the mask is I can mumble behind the mask, I say really mean things behind the mask. 'Cause you know what I mean? And people are laughing right now because you know what I'm talking about. You're just like, where's the stupid. So I have noticed, though, that my wick is very short. Is that the right word? Fuse.
Yeah, I don't think we can bring that up on the air.
That's what she said. My wick is a little small. It's worse than a little tiny wick. Just a little guy. No, but seriously. Wicks, we got laugh tracks now in the studio. We got everything. We got everything now. We're the real deal. We've arrived.
We have arrived.
So you're at 30 degrees in the studio. We got a studio, but we can't afford the heat.
I'd bring up the nips again, but that got too much attention last week.
Oh, your nips stood to attention. They got attention last week. You were wearing a remote no pressure t-shirt, and I said, I noticed, I put that in your show notes, Bill's nips. And that was it. And I know some of you on the YouTube channel, I'm looking right at you right now. I know you looked at Bill's nips. Don't lie. You fast forwarded it. Is it fast forwarded it?
Is that a VHS thing, or is that a... can you still fast forward? I think it's scanning. I don't know.
I know you scanned forward to Bill's nips, and that's okay. We don't judge here. We all have our fetishes. Yours happens to be nips, and that's okay. Bill's nips. We've gone way off the rails. Let's check out in other news. Okay, and we have a lot of fans in Texas, in the Hill Country, because of Aaron Reed, because of Dr. Brad Boone, and now my boys down there, all the shout-outs. Mr. Chris Flory. Actually, Chris, you're one of the inspirations from this episode this week because it's all about the winter. However, Bill, and you probably don't know this, but you know how Michigan and Ohio kind of have a rivalry?
Yeah.
You know, like people from Michigan don't tend to like Ohioans.
Ohioans? Is that even a word?
Doesn't matter.
Nope.
Just kidding. Everyone in Ohio, go Buckeyes. Half our audience is in Ohio. Sorry.
There's really nothing wrong with Ohio. It's a beautiful state to drive through.
It's a beautiful state. But anyways, the same thing applies with Texas and people from Oklahoma.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Oklahomans are not really... There's a Red River rivalry, OU versus UT every year. It's a big thing. But Oklahoma, okay? Oklahoma may soon have an official Bigfoot hunting season. Dean, we're having too much fun with that stupid thing. So Oklahoma may soon have an official Bigfoot hunting season. And a $25,000 prize for catching it. Do you believe in Bigfoot? You might need to plan a trip to Oklahoma. Now, this isn't an ad for it, but it sounds like it. Love a good conspiracy theory.
Is Bigfoot a conspiracy theory?
It's not a conspiracy if it's true.
Exactly.
I'm sick of this. Oklahoma is looking for you. In January, Oklahoma Rep. Justin Humphrey introduced a new bill to the state legislature in an attempt to open up licenses for Bigfoot hunting season.
How many people are going to get killed because of this, though?
I don't know, bro.
I thought he was a Bigfoot.
Close enough. A lot of people don't believe in Bigfoot. This is a quote. A lot of people don't believe in Bigfoot, but a lot of people do. Humphrey said in a statement explaining the licenses would be regulated by the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Commission. There would be set dates for hunting the mythical creature just as there are for any other wildlife. Quote, I have been in the woods all my life and I have not ever seen any sign of Bigfoot, Humphrey additionally told Oklahoman. I've never heard Bigfoot, but I have some people that I know that are good, solid people who I will guarantee you 100% have said that they've had experience with Bigfoot. So I know there are people out there that you will not convince that Bigfoot doesn't exist. There's nothing like taking advantage of people who aren't all there.
You paused. I thought that was the right moment.
So, but my question is, if we're going to have open season on Bigfoot, wouldn't we have to be concerned that they were on some kind of list? Maybe that we have to measure how many Bigfoot exist. Are they endangered? And then don't we make those... I mean, what's the bag limit?
I don't know. That's a good question, too.
For a Bigfoot.
I would assume one.
Now, I have a friend of mine that I went to high school with that was extremely hairy. And I wonder if I killed him, if I could get $25,000.
Whoa. Is there a prize for
$25,000?
And how much is it to get the license is the question.
$25,000.
Well, that's what I thought. Like, this sounds like almost an elitist kind of like you got 10 grand? Yeah, you can buy a Bigfoot license. This is all going back to the state.
Did you ever see that movie with Ice-T called Surviving the Game? I've brought this up, I think, before because it's one of those movies that sticks in your head. And see, what happens on Surviving the Game is they take Ice-T, who is this poor homeless
like the beverage
black guy.
or the rapper?
No, the rapper.
Okay.
Or the rapper. He's like this street kid, and then they take these white rich guys who are like, we want the ultimate animal to hunt. So they take him to this island, and he thinks they're going to like mentor him and like take care of him and like help mentor and everything. And they wake him up at like 3 a.m, like, get up. And then they like chase him and hunt him down, and Ice-T kills everybody on the island. It's so sweet. It's a great movie. It's great, but yeah, it could be like something like that where you're like, maybe they want you to hunt down people.
Maybe.
But you believe, right? You believe in Bigfoot?
We've had this talk many times.
We have. Bigfoot's a very common conversation here on the podcast.
He's the third member. Him and producer Koff. Yep. But
and then Scooter the Bigfoot. That's
yep. We forgot about Scooter. We haven't talked about Scooter.
Scooter the Bigfoot. He's an intern. We don't see him, but we know he's here.
I mean, I've had experiences in the woods that I can't explain, and I've got a buddy who's like, we were camping together. We were hiking up in the North Country Trail, and I woke up at like 6 a.m, and it was full light out in my tent, and I heard what sounded like a monkey, that howling kind of monkey sound. And I didn't get up because I'm like, maybe I'm still dreaming, so I'm just going to go back to sleep.
Sure.
My buddy was on the riverbank. Where we went 8B there?
Yeah, 8B.
So he's out on that peninsula.
I mean, 8Z.
Oh, they don't know what river. So we're on the Manistee. Dang it.
Son of a...
And he's doing a little fishing on the bank, and he looks up, and he sees this huge tree sway back and forth. And he followed it down, and he saw this giant hairy thing, like walking into the woods.
He saw it. Who is this guy? Who is your friend? You want to say his first name?
We'll call him Don.
Let's just say his last name is Johnson. Perhaps his name is Don Johnson.
I know what you're thinking. Miami Vice.
Yeah.
One and the same.
That's where we got the name from. If you're on our YouTube channel, click below to subscribe. Thank you for everyone who's been subscribing lately. If you're not on the YouTube channel, you need to go to the YouTube and subscribe because you can see my face turn red when we laugh. And now now I have a more HD camera. I can actually see myself because before we were using GoPro and I couldn't see myself. Now I can see myself. I can look directly in the camera. It's very odd, Bill. Yeah, I gotta like squint my eyes when you do it. Try it again. It's like we're drunk and we're not.
I know. It's just late in the day.
It's athleticbrewing.com. Discount code beermoney20. That's what it is. That's what we do in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
Just your normal Tuesday.
Just your normal Tuesday. So this week it's just Bill and I again. And Bill, I always enjoy these episodes of just you and me.
Yeah, they're fun.
They are fun, and a lot of people like them. We get good feedback on them, just goofing around. And we don't need to smoke pot or drink beer to have a good time. We just have a good time.
That's right. Straight edge.
That's what we and I appreciate something. We try to keep it clean on the show.
Yeah.
We really do. We don't drop the F-bombs. Some of our guests on the air, we may say the occasional Asian carp,
Had it a lot last episode. Didn't even bleep them.
Thanks, Drew. We just let it fly. We're progressive, dude. Great falling away. But I've seen a lot of my friends down in Texas. They're miserable right now, being it's so cold. Mm-hmm. Family as well. All my family's in Texas, as a lot of you know.
I heard there's 5 inches in San Antonio.
Yeah, I think Aaron Reed's wife put on Facebook they got like 18 inches.
Holy cow!
And I got up this morning, and I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, or Hudsonville. I live in a cornfield. And I got up this morning. We had like 5 inches of snow, and it was 7 degrees. And so I'm laying in bed, scroll over to my brother's place. He lives over in Lufkin, Texas. All my Texan friends. But he lives over in Lufkin, and they were 5 degrees.
Whew. Wow.
My mom up in Corsicana, Texas, 0 degrees this morning.
Wow.
Here we are in February, the most absolute miserable month of the the year in Michigan, and they're colder than we are.
That makes no sense, does it?
And more snow than we got.
So does that shut down the state when that happens down there?
Bro, if it just gets ice, if there's ice in the forecast, but now you got snow, they have nothing to...
They don't have snowplows, do they?
No, they have nothing to
They
get
probably
rid
don't
of.
even have shovels.
No. They don't have any clothes. They just put on a hoodie and call it good. They have like on 5 sweatshirts.
So like people with just hoodies on.
And nips.
They don't have any clothes. Yeah.
Hoodies and nips. No, but they'll put like 3 sweatshirts on and like a starter jacket from 98 because they haven't worn one since 98, you know? Charlotte Hornets because it was on sale. God, I wanted that starter jacket so bad. You're not spending $200 on a jacket. So I got the Charlotte Hornets jacket. No, but seriously, you see pictures and they're like, they just kind of just put on a lot of sweatshirts.
Wow.
And like 2 pairs of pants and call it good. And then they get out there and you know, their socks, the socks. They're like tennis shoe socks.
Oh, that don't even go up the ankle.
Yeah. What do you need anything else other than that? So now normally it would get icy and then they would close everything down for a day. Well, it's like they got a ton of snow, ton of cold weather. And then right after that, more cold weather. They got more snow tonight coming. This Wednesday night. So by the time this airs, it may start. Well, I think it's going to start warming up Saturday. But what's crazy is so many people do not. I mean, they heat their homes with electricity.
So the expensive month.
Yeah, and the grid's not able to handle it. So they're having rolling blackouts. People are cold. They have fireplaces, but they don't have enough wood for a week.
Yeah,
you know. Yep. So some people have gas. Like my mom has a gas fireplace, which is nice. And my dad lives pretty close to the coast, so he didn't get as much snow, you know, but. It's crazy time down there. Yeah. But, you know, it's something that we're kind of used to here. But I'm not mocking them.
No. Feel bad for them.
I feel I'm nervous for them, you know. When you see a 10-gallon fish tank start to freeze up because their electricity's off in their home, it's kind of freaky. You know, there's no growth. Okay, I digress. But you and I went fishing in the middle of winter. With
Not
Murph.
really. That was actually spring.
We've talked about this. It was April, wasn't it?
Yeah, 20 degrees.
With Big Murph. That's so weird. I can see myself, and I'm like just another human being. This article I want to talk to you a little bit about. It's from keepfishwet.org, which is a pretty good website. But the forgotten end of the temperature spectrum, winter fishing, words by Sasha Clark Danilchuk. Sorry, Sasha. You're probably going to email me and say, "Listen, you sick SOB. That's
unsubscribe.
Not how you pronounce my name." Well, I'm sorry, Sasha. This post was created in collaboration with Fulling Mill, and a similar version appears in their blog. Here, click. But we can click down below. We have some links there. But it goes all into explicit detail about what happens to these fish when it's explicit. Lots of fishing nudity. None of these fish are wearing
nips.
clothes. No fish. Fish do not have nips, Bill. Do they? Do fish have nipples?
I like how we pause.
Are those spots really just big areolas on the brown trout? I thought you were going to do that.
Oh, I'm like, wait,
squinting.
Are they?
So stupid. Guys, retarded. People are just going to stop left and right listening. But it's an excellent article about fishing in the winter, kind of what fish do, why you should avoid tailwaters, why you should go for the holes. And it's said in this article that sometimes when you catch winter fish, it's actually better for the fish because they can recover. They're more likely to recover, but they recover a lot slower. Tailwaters tend to be a little warmer, so they use a little more energy there. But they can be kind of sickly as you get closer to that tailwater because they don't have enough food for the winter. And tailwaters are a little faster, so they use a lot more energy. So if you catch a fish close to a dam and it's kind of gauntly, go further downriver. That's just one thing. But the article is an excellent reminder as we get ready to start fishing again.
Indeed.
Are you going to be going out with me in the snow?
We'll be thinking about it. If I got to make sure my waders are hole free.
Yeah.
Never had a chance to test them last fall there.
Yeah. It says here, recommendation when fishing tailwater in the winter, pay attention to the health of the fish. If they look especially skinny, consider fishing further downstream. During the winter, fish have a mutated. I'm going to switch over to my Orvis voice.
This will be the last week we use that.
And see, that's comedy though. Like it starts out as like ha ha ha, and then you do it so many times it's so annoying, and then you do it again.
Nailed it.
And then it's funny again. That's comedy. And as everybody knows, Bill and I are comedy writers.
Wait, that one was not.
Didn't quite work there. I'm going to be honest with you. Totally kidding. During winter, fish have muted physiological stress response, and mortality rates are generally lower. The stress response, measured by examining blood concentration of glucose, lactate, and cortisol, often decreases at lower water temperatures. By holding walleye in a pen, the study was able to show that fish were still alive 24 hours after angling. This is good news for anglers. Fish are less physiologically impacted by angling during the winter, which we kind of knew that. Mm-hmm. Although stress responses are often diminished at lower water temps, they can also be prolonged and or delayed. A study on northern pike found that 45 minutes to 4 hours to see changes in blood chemistry following the angling event. As comparison, in warmer water temperatures, we often see these type of changes within minutes. During the winter, this means that fish may not incur the physiological impacts of angling until hours after they are released, and these impacts may last hours longer. We often say that just because you saw your fish swim away does not mean that it's okay, and this is even more relevant in colder water temperatures. Number 3, while not specifically addressed, several of the studies also point out some of the potential impacts of air exposure during winter fishing. One study noted that fish showed signs of freezing damage to eyes and gills. Very cold temperatures and wind chills could cause damage even during brief air exposures. Recommendation: if the guides on your rod are freezing up, consider how delicate gill tissues might respond to air exposure. Just one more reason to keep fish wet. Keepfishwet.org. Check it out. We got there's so much information in here, but considering everyone's been freezing their tail off, I just wanted to show a little bit of information about fishing in the wintertime because it's cold and it's miserable. My father-in-law invited me out to the Dam to Dam tournament this past weekend. Dam to Dam is in Croton Hardy,
okay,
right? And so they ice fish from one dam to the other, and it's a big competition. And we fished it several times, and it's an ice fishing thing. And you know, Bill, I think I'm done with my ice fishing career is over.
Hanging up the old auger,
the old tip ups and auger.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'm going to do it.
I never did it. It never sounded appealing to me. I'm not a winter person.
I'm not either. And it's like the older I get, the less I want to be outside. It's
I can still be outside in the summer, spring.
Oh yeah.
But winter,
that's true. That's what I mean. In the winter, because it's like 0 degrees, and then you're gonna go sit on a big frozen lake.
Unless you're one of these guys that, and there's nothing. I'm not knocking them, but like you have the whole shanty and the heater, and you know the radio and whatever food and beer you got. You know, it's like a home away from home. Some people have TVs in them. You know. Yeah,
the house looking things.
Yep.
Those are unique. But my father-in-law has a big shanty. It's pretty big. It's not like a house, but it's like a big like insulated shanty, and he spent a lot of money on this. Like 2 or 3 years ago, like tons of money on all this his ice fishing stuff, and I'm sorry, bro, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan. It's too dang cold in I'm not doing it. But anyways, check it out. There's the link down below. Be sure to go to remotenopressure.com. Check out some of our retail items, our shirts. We have some of our limited edition. They don't sound that limited when I say it every week. That it's the limited edition Bob White.
Better hurry and get yours today.
I was going to say, and I forget this because it's hard to talk about myself, but the new album dropped last week.
That's right.
Last Monday. I totally forgot about that. It was cool. Now I would ask you what you think, Bill, but you said you haven't even heard it.
I haven't even listened to it.
I'm heartbroken, dude. I need someone
to stroke. By the time this airs, I will listen to it and I'll send you a good job.
Thanks.
Text.
Thanks.
So be looking for that.
I need someone to stroke my ego. You know? You got a sound for that?
No.
No. There you go. That's the one. I need someone to stroke my ego. There you go. Some stupid joke. No, but seriously, the album, if you go to jefftroutmanmusic.com or parachuteadamsband.com, you could listen to some of our music. We're also on all the live streams or any streaming service that you have, whether you use Apple Music, Spotify, any streaming music platform that you use, we're available on that. Again, look up Jeff Troutman or the Parachute Adams Band. We've got live, we're planning our live events, and we don't know when they're going to be happening, but we're planning them, and we're excited about them, and I choose to stay excited about, here on my voice crack, I choose to stay excited about them because we want to play them.
That's the excitement you're hearing.
It's the
in
excitement.
His voice. That crack.
Little phlegm. But we are excited about the album, so go check that out. Also, check out remote-no-pressure.com. Check out our T-shirts. Check out our scooter, the Sasquatch stickers. Bill, any final words?
I'm sorry, that's the music. We just ran out of time.
We just went a little long.
We went a little long today.
Thank you guys so much for checking us out on the Remote No Pressure podcast. Until next time, go fishing.